Hello, my name is Rick Valdez. I ran for Commissioner of Hollywood, Florida, and I've documented the event and present a video that both political science and computer science people will find interesting. I wanted to culture jam City Hall, grok social media, and take back search for my own name. I wanted to culture jam City Hall by choosing a position of pro-technology, pro-labor, and anti-tax. Use only digital ads, and most importantly, make it free. But how am I going to culture jam City Hall if I don't know about local politics? To culture jam City Hall, I better become a subject matter expert and study, study, study. Fortunately, they record the City Hall Commission meetings and make them available to watch. I took the video recordings, stripped out the audio, and saved them to my iPod where I could listen to them as I commuted every day to work for one whole year. And like watching a Netflix series from beginning to end, you learn an awful lot about the politics, the people, and the entire story of Hollywood, Florida. Next, I had to do some advertising and marketing to get my name out there so that people could make an opinion of me. This print ad I consider marketing because it's static information that just talks about myself and how to get a hold of me, an introduction to my campaign. The follow-up ad is advertising. It talks about Richard Valdez, but also about an upcoming hip-hop party and challenges the reader to take action. I decided whatever any other politician would do, I would do the opposite. If most politicians were going to offer fundraisers at expensive restaurants and generate income, I was going to have a free party, and to make it that much more exciting, it was going to be a hip-hop party. And what a party it was. My friend Antonio Shelton, aka Monty SS, Reese Wright, and 4 other hip-hop acts gave an event that lasted for hours and was one of the most funnest parties in Hollywood.
Just stand, take it to the floor, do the new dance, shake it like a bro, you know what looks so good. Don't be mean, like the little girls on Sweet 16. Don't play with it, girl, I know they got skills. Work them heels, shake it like your mama did back in the day. So when I come to the club, I'll be happy to stay. In the back of my mind, well, I wish I could take. I am home with a back in time. I remember when the love was fun. I remember the love come.
And how about some Reese Wright to close out the evening? As the New Times reported, you have to like a politician with hip-hop friends. Speaking of friends, I did not ignore the business or community for which I was representing. Over 40 businesses in the downtown and the beach supported my campaign. I reached out to labor for their support and became an expert in pension reform. I had the support of the AFL-CIO, the Teamsters Union, the Brotherhood of International Electrical Workers, and the Broward Teachers Union. And the results were impressive. I earned 31% of the vote, and I spent 8% of the incumbent's budget to stay elected. And most of all, I was on the ballot with Mitt Romney, Barack Obama, and me running for city commissioner. Result! Woohoo! My second goal was to grok social media. That was to completely and intimately understand social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. I hope you're paying attention, Facebook. For Facebook, what I wanted to know is, could I compare voter rolls with Facebook profiles and send them a message? The challenge was, me nor my programming partner Ade Rodriguez had done any Facebook programming. We had to be able to search all the names in Hollywood. We had to match them to Facebook, and we had to send them a message. This is the search code for Facebook to find people in Hollywood. For example, Bob Jones, living in Hollywood. And I don't think you're supposed to be allowed to do that. This is Facebook code to send a message. The code would produce an email message like the one here. Full customization, no spam filters, direct delivery. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that one either. And I can send a friend request, and it looks like this. And that code sends a friend request and returns this button. Even though I could friend every single person in Hollywood, I decided I didn't need that many friends, and it wasn't quite cricket, so I didn't do that. But I did prove it could be done. So I think that's pretty much full control of Facebook. Well, that was fun. How about a search smackdown now? Bing and Google. 3, take back search for my own name, Rick Valdez, and the 2 most valuable information assets, my name and my category. When I started, I didn't even have a website. My name hadn't been found, and I hadn't been ranked. By the time the election heated up, the landscape on search looked much different. On Google, this Rick Valdez had the top 5 listings out of 4 million possibilities. My website was number 1, LinkedIn number 2, press coverage number 4, and my Twitter profile was number 5. Today, I have 8 of the first 10 links for my name on Google. With Bing, my category of Hollywood Commissioner, I have the entire page. Many links on that page were for my hip-hop party. Hollywood Commissioner on Bing was for every link on the front page worldwide. So for both Bing and Google, looks like mission accomplished. 1 political science experiment, 2 computer science experiments. Let's review. Let's see how I did. Culture Jam City Hall. On the ballot with 31% of the vote. Grok social media. Full control of Facebook. It's a start. And for taking back search, full control of my name and the full control of my category. In conclusion, it is possible and it is important for a politician, a person, a brand, or a company to have full control of the message and the medium they present on the web. Thank you and good night.